Just past this wall is the dead. Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Haytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the... Where did he go? How did we lose him?
More Eremite mercenaries? How are they working?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. You never thought we'd last time we met at Port Ormos. Didn't you say you were going back to the Academia?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's head. However, had I wished to turn you...
Oh, right. You do...
I have no interest in running errands for that project. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was... Which brings me back to you. And why... The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, you're... To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have...
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for...
So that's your answer. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the divine... No matter. Rather than...
That's right! We have the same plan as you...
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Wow, this is so lucky! Brace yourself! Huh?
Before us lies Aru Village.
Whoa, this landscape...
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before.
Alhaitham. Do not...
Judgment?
So had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my
seemed to me more like your own Yes. General Mahamatra Sino.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand...
Has Alhaitham done something wrong?
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra...
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as General Mahamatra? As far as I'm aware, the other have you been given a mission that... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority?
I should have known you'd be difficult.
You two! Ugh! What you would do...
Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that you gotta help us out here.
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the academia duking it out once and for all. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality, but how dare you bring your petty disputes into this? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense in... Hey, did either of you hear a...
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so...
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly!
Someone's calling for us! Oh.
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you
All right, stop yelling.
Well, this is... Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who want to tear each other? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until this... Please, let me introduce myself.
Our save. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's...
There's no need to thank me.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
All right. Now that we're all back, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to... So please, have an honest, and if anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the...
Oh,
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself...
all right, we got...
That's what
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait, that was...
I have nothing to hide. So there's no shame in explaining. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been rather.
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility, and I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request. The power of the General Mahamatra is... I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the... I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance to take act. I will never give up on this investigation.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he's, well, Sino.
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation between all... The sages asked you to investigate a blonde hair...
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your...
Yes. I was indeed tasked with...
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me...
The most enticing...
Unfortunately, those academics don't... Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, from my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ainul Ahmar mercenary.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the so it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my...
Criminals do love to talk about...
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Alhaitham helped...
I'm willing to apologize if I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. After all...
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham. Answer me this. Did the sage...
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are...
Fine. Although you haven't complete...
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad. And now you, Dia. I believe it's...
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys... My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to art. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a...
Is that all? Well...
That's more like it. I missed you all...
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please...
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's...
The winds died down. That Candace still isn't back yet.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little...
Candace still isn't back yet.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little...
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out...
Yes. They just keep...
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted.
It's been quite a while.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Illusion teamwork is dreamwork! Now you shall perish!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Time for takeoff! Here we go! Let's light it up! Shine down!
The creature stopped appearing.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full. I am the chief of Aru Village.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert.
I can't say they've always... Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally...
Another of... So, Irminsul's withering caused...
Everything in the natural world is inextricable.
Everyone in Aru Village speaking of which, what?
Village Keeper? Who are...
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how most of them are scholars who lost their... The academia believes that their crazed mutterings...
Alas, that's exactly what... But no one in the village has ever seen them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will...
Oh, you're the former General
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? But, is it really a good idea to tag...
I'll be grateful for the assistance. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we... Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing it. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our... One of my former subordinates told me that the academia has long exiled when mad scholars first arrive. They are as initially. The people of Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night. After that, the people of Aru Village...
The soft green light? A mad skull? Paimon thinks so too. Actually,
in theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still...
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense!
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone... So, what do you make of the story? Really?
What? You don't believe us?
No. It's not so much Lesser Lord Kusanali. The academia has always placed far greater importance on the late... In addition, I've never heard any...
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a...
I've spent many years in Terra...
Good! Then you should know that...
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skill... But easier said than done. Especially since...
Excuse me, are you...
Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa Matt...
Hey, don't say that.
The person you're referring to is not a local.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. I heard everything you said to the village chief.
Ah, so you're the one who was easy. I was planning to go out and take care of her.
Whoa. Oh, Hatham wasn't kidding.
Sorry, I was only listening in.
All right.
Cyno is super...
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you.
Huh?
Yes. Although he tried it, Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before... Later, an elderly... However, The scholar was unkempt in appearance. One summer night, the oft mumbling and... So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa. It's said that those who saw the scholar cling... Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace.
All this somehow just makes Paimon...
Perhaps. Nearly... It's also my reason for fighting.
Maybe the people have always had...
Huh?
No, nothing. As long as...
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up!
Really? What?